Welcome to everybody who's listening live on this webinar and to those watching this recording on YouTube or through our DYNA support team. This webinar will be an introduction to staged construction analysis using LS-DYNA, and it will provide an overview of what staged construction is for those not familiar, and then we'll go into more detail about how to set up this kind of analysis using LS-DYNA. Just to introduce myself, my name is Louisa Young and I'll be your host for today. I'm a structural mechanical engineer with 4 years experience using LS-DYNA. I've used it on a number of different scenarios in different fields, including impact analysis, seismic analysis, soil structure interactions, and vibration and dynamic analyses. I've also had experience using stage construction in particular for a number of these projects as well. Accompanying me today is Richard Sturt, who has worked with LS-DYNA for over 30 years and has developed many of the keywords in LS-DYNA, including the ones used in stage construction analysis. He'll be here at hand to answer any questions you have throughout, so please enter your questions via the chat box and we'll get back to you through the chat, and maybe he can cover a couple of questions at the end as well. So now to summarize what I will cover in this webinar, it will be split into 2 parts. The first will be available for you all to watch via the YouTube channel, and the second will be made available to our customers on request. So please get in touch with our DYNA support team to access this later on. The first part will be an introduction to what stage construction analysis is, when we might want to run these kinds of analyses, and then I'll show you an example of where stage construction has been used to model the redevelopment of a subway station. The second part will cover a demonstration of how to set up a stage construction analysis. To do this, I'll use an example of a tunneling construction sequence to show you how to set up the stages. And throughout this second part, at relevant stages, I'll stop to give some tips and explain why things should be set up in certain ways and how to avoid common pitfalls. So let's jump into the first part, an introduction to construction stage analysis.